Welcome into tonight's broadcast between the Faulkner Lady Eagles and the Martin Methodist Red Hawks. I'm Carter Moles, Sports Information Assistant here at Faulkner University. Should have an incredible match tonight. The 11-2 SSAC Faulkner Lady Eagles and the 10-2 Martin Methodist Red Hawks in a battle for first place. These two teams duked it out earlier this year. A 5-set thriller saw Martin Methodist take the first 2 sets and Faulkner rally for the final 3 to start their, to continue on their now 10-game win streak. Absolutely absurd numbers that the Lady Eagles have been putting up right now. But what's even more absurd is the logjam on top of the SSAC. Coming into tonight, there are 5 teams that still have a viable shot of winning the conference regular season title and getting the first overall seed. It will be a wild, wild night. And if Faulkner can get a win tonight, they will be one step closer to lifting the first regular season title since the early 2000s for this program. They have not received any hardware since that span. The closest they got was last year when they reached the conference finals against Mobile. If you recall, earlier this year, Faulkner and Mobile had a 3-0 win. Faulkner beat Mobile 3-0 here in what was honestly a shocking match with Mobile struggling to get anything going. Faulkner just too dominant. Katie Musser back to serve first for the Lady Eagles. First serves up. That'll be dug by Brizendine. Attack by Salvag. Dug by Wilkes back over. Reset. Arnold with the set. Dug again. Nelms on the attack. Wilkes with the quick attack on the second. Martin Methodist keeps it in play. Vincent to Musser. Marchant's blocked back. And we'll continue again. Musser set. Vincent with another attack. Long rally here to get things going. And it continues. Faulkner plays it over now. That'll be played by Nelms. Back-to-back overs. Nice attack by Crystalline Liamidi. Pushes to the back corner for the first point. Faulkner leads 1-0. On the floor for the Eagles is Musser, Vincent, Wilkes, Washington, Liamidi, and Marchant. That one barely kept alive by Brizendine. Hits it into the net. A little help from Sydney Arnold. They play it over safely. Attacked by Liamidi. That's Doug. And played back again. Vincent with the dig this time. Washington. Brizendine with another dig. Attack by Washington. Just barely out. 1-1. Caitlin Lund coming on for Chandler Salvig right now. Brizendine back to serve. She's a junior from Birmingham, Alabama, from Pelham High School. Now we'll find Vincent. Tries Liamidi. Nice block by Nelms. And it looked like Lund got involved on that one as well. If it wasn't her, then it was Sabri Sermons. Brizendine, always one of the strong contenders for Defender of the Week, alongside Julianne Wilkes. Those two had one heck of a matchup. Strong dig by Arnold, and they'll play it back over. Musser pushes out to Washington. That'll be dug by Sermons. Another attack by Nelms. Nelms had a majority of the attack so far. Kill by Tori Marchant. Good quick set from Musser. Not too terribly much power, but strong placement there. That's one thing that the Lady Eagles have been very, very dominant at. They're one of the highest percentage hitting teams, as of recent anyways, in the conference, because they're very good with being able to put it where they want it. Washington serve. We dug once again by Washington. Musser back to Liamidi. I'll be blocked out of bounds by Sermons and Lund. I'll try and get some live stats going for y'all. Pulling up on my laptop next to me here. Washington serve. That'll be dug by Sermons. Arnold. Attacked by Lund is blocked by Liamidi and Marchant. 4-2, the Faulkner advantage. Sermones to Arnold. Attack by Nelms. Finds it. Good kill from the freshman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. I'll bring in Samantha Davenport, whose first action will be a serve. Liamidi sets to Vincent. Her tip over, dug by Sermones. She'll have the attack. Wilkes with yet another dig. Free ball. Good dig there by Bobby Andua, the Hawaiian. Attack by Sermones. Dig by Washington. Vincent. Dig by Brizendine. Set by Davenport. Attack by Sermones. Vincent with the dig. Attack Liamidi. Out. A little call of deflection. A little bit of discussion as to if it was. Liamidi will be back to serve. Julianne Wilkes has come off for Courtney Barnes to enter. Attack down the line, wide. Faulkner extends its lead to 6-3. A serve. Dig, or the reception by Brizendine. A block by Barnes and Marchant. Timeout, Martin Methodist. Some quick stats going for you right now. Only one kill for the Redhawks so far to one assist for a zero attack percentage. 9 digs. That was at 3-5. Hopefully it'll update here fairly soon. Yeah, so we're at the break. 13 digs for the Eagles, 9 for the Redhawks. Faulkner hitting 125, Martin Methodist hitting -118. The Eagles with 4 kills already. Liamidi leading the way with 3 of those. Julianne Wilkes already recorded 6 digs. Brizendine with 3. Again, the stakes of this game are very, very high. Winner of this game will control their destiny. Blocked by Marchant and Barnes once again. Sermones tried to go back across the middle with that attack, but right into the waiting hands of one of the most dominant block pairs in the SSAC. Davenport with that reception. Sermones tries again. She'll find Vincent. Musser sets Vincent attack, and that will find its way through the wall and rattled down by the net. Arnold and Lund tried to set that one. Crystalline Liamidi, a senior from Long Beach, California, serves once more. Attack is blocked back. Sermones has another go. Musser. Set by Wilkes Barnes. Her hit finds Brizendine. Free ball played. Liamidi to Musser. Marchant. Tip. Good dig by Davenport. Sermones keeps it going. Dig by Wilkes. Vincent's hit. That'll find the floor. Good effort from Anduha, but unable to keep it alive was the Hawaii native. Liamidi, one of the 3 seniors that will be honored tomorrow at Senior Day. Serves once more. A push from Sermones. Liamidi gets to it. Attack by Barnes. That'll find the kill off the hand of Lund. And Faulkner getting on a nice little run here. Liamidi's hit. Nearly a kill, but kept alive. Strong defense by the Lady Eagles for that through ball. Sermones, she'll be able to finish it off that time. Good kill to break a run. Yeah, it had started at Leah Meady had served from 5-3 on. Sermone's serve. Wilkes with the reception. Attacked by Barnes. That will be a kill. The block went out of bounds for Faulkner's point. And we'll see Alyssa Stagner come back to serve. Stagner was tremendous in relief of Musser, who suffered a slight injury this past week and had a lot of back and forth between setters. That one find a good spot. Lauren Martin, the sophomore from Albertville, Alabama, with her kill to open up her account. Lund back there to receive. As I was saying about Stagner, she had to come in. The Eagles have been running a 6-2. Another kill by Courtney Barnes. Tricky tip and the point. Vinson will be back to serve. The Eagles normally run a 6-2, but with the injury to Musser, she had to take. Stagner had to take on a huge undertaking and a big block by Courtney Barnes. Lady Eagles are feeling it right now. 14-5. And the guests are a little rattled right now. Vinson looking for a change in ball. So Stagner had a lot more responsibility on her, and she excelled. Tallying almost 30 assists a game, or a match, if I'm not mistaken. Attack by Martin. And double contact on the Eagles. Don't think Wilkes had gotten her platform fully together by the time it gotten to her. So Sydney Arnold, the setter, will go back to serve now. Arnold finds Wilkes. Stagner. Attack Vinson with the kill. Nice spot splitting the defenders on the back end. And it's 15-6. Wilkes' serve. Finds Martin. Tip drill. Scooped by sides. Washington finds Leah Meady, who guess technically attacks it. And an attack error on Sydney Arnold. Came over the net to play that ball. We'll give Faulkner the point and a 10-point advantage. Arnold sets back and blocked. Washington and Leah Meady, it's a block party. The Lady Eagles are feeling it right now. 5 total blocks in the first set. Unreal numbers. Martin Methodist calls their second timeout. For the Faulkner faithful around, if you were not either here at the gym or tuned in wherever you may be, the Lady Eagles and Selma went back and forth for a good bit in women's basketball earlier today, just a few hours ago, to open up the Jimmy Faulkner Classic. The Lady Eagles had a 6-point lead with about 3 seconds remaining, and then a buzzer-beating three-pointer made the score look a little bit closer than it actually felt at the end. There was a couple opportunities where Selma could have tied it up towards the end of the fourth quarter, but the Lady Eagles defense had held strong and were able to hold on to a 70-67 victory to open up their account. So we'll be back with Wilkes serving. Wilkes, Vinson, Stagner, Washington, Sides, and Leah Meady in no particular order out on the floor. Dig by Sermones. Attack and a kill for Chandler Salvig, a freshman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. a lot of Tennessee and Alabama names on this Martin Methodist roster. Service error on Lauren Martin. The last thing that they needed in that scenario. You're down now 11 points, the largest lead for the Lady Eagles on the evening so far. Musser will check in, as well as, I believe, Marchant was the other sub. That serve finds Brizendine. Arnold set. Sermons, her attack, dug by Wilkes. Musser set. Washington, dug by Sermons. Attack by Nelms. Quick attack, second ball from Musser. Nearly got the Redhawks guessing, but able to keep it in play after a little bit of back and forth at the net. The attack by Sermons is out. 12-point Lady Eagle advantage. They're hitting an unreal 360 right now as a team. With 19 digs, everything is working for the Lady Eagles right now. They're playing one of their most complete sets of volleyball that I have seen them play this year. Strong dig by Musser. Liamidi tried to get a little bit cheeky with the attack. Attack by Washington, and a blocking error on number 13, Kara Nelms. 13-point Lady Eagle advantage. Musser. That serve good again. Sermons with the dig. Lady Eagles still looking for their first ace, something that has almost been a staple of this team. Blocked by Liamidi and Marchant. I think Liamidi was the one who got her hands to it on Sermons' attack. But in the stat sheet, anyone that jumps up in the wall gets credit for the block. So that will go down as an assisted block for Liamidi and Marchant. Musser finds Brizendine at the serve. Arnold to Sermons. Roll shot. Back to Liamidi. Block back. Kept alive somehow by Vincent. And then a miscommunication in the attack. One of the first Faulkner miscues of this game. And if you are, first miscue comes 29 points into the match, that's a decent problem to have. Brizendine back to serve for the Redhawks. Dug by Vincent. Musser to Washington. Good idea, just not the right execution. Needed just a little bit more power to get that over. She saw an opening right on the left side of the Martin Methodist net. That serve by Brizendine finds Vincent a little bit too strong, but Musser well played out of the net. Attack dug back. The dig goes back over from Liamidi's hit. Hit by Washington, and that will be a kill. 22-9 the score now. Lady Eagles looking very, very, very strong right now. Washington finds Anduja. Kept alive and sent back over by the Eagles. That attack will find the ground. Kara Nelms with the kill from Sydney Arnold. The Redhawks run a 5-1 with Arnold the centerpiece as the setter. Davenport back to serve. Arnold the defending setter of the week in the conference. Wilkes the defending defender of the week. Marchant, her kill, nearly comes over and hits me in the face. Off of the block, and Liamidi will be back to serve. Liamidi serve got a huge rally going. Lady Eagles need 2 points to close out the set. Martin Methodist needing a rally of a lifetime here. Attacked by Lund. That one from Barnes. Brizendine with a brilliant dive. And a double called on Sydney Arnold. 24-10. Washington steps out. So your floor now for the Eagles. Liamidi, Musser, Wilkes, Barnes, Marchant and Vinson. Attack by Liamidi, dig by Brizendine, another great dig. That attack is out by Caitlin Lund, and Faulkner will take the first set, 25-10, clicking on all cylinders. Martin Methodist will look to respond. Lady Eagles will look to keep everything going, keep this momentum going. We'll have some stats for you at the start of the next set. Joined now by FSN worker Jacob Hartsfield. Jacob, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing pretty good,
Jacob, what's your impressions of the first set? Faulkner just on fire, 14 kills, only 3 errors on 38 attacks for a 238 attack percentage, 6 blocks.
Yeah, man, 6. I like what I'm seeing. In terms of ferocity, Lady Eagles are coming out here trying to win this.
Absolutely, and you can definitely feel the energy in this crowd. There's just a difference when you're playing and you got something on the line. If the Lady Eagles, I'll continue to bring this up, the winner of this game is in huge, huge advantage. Come for trying to get that first seed.
Most definitely.
In the tournament here coming up next week or two. I can't remember the exact date off the top of my head. I think it's the 8th or 9th when it starts, maybe the 7th. Over at the Crampton Bowl. What will the Lady Eagles need to do to keep this fire going?
I think they should keep their energy up. They're playing pretty well. The first set was well. They maintained that course of action. I think they'll do pretty well throughout the whole game.
Absolutely. I think so, too. Martin Methodist is not a team that will roll over, though. And if anyone should know that you should play that you have to play all 5 sets, it's this very Faulkner team against this very Martin Methodist team. If you may recall, I mentioned this at the beginning of the broadcast, but if you're just now tuning in, Faulkner beat Martin Methodist earlier this year after Martin dominated the first 2 sets. And then Faulkner came back and won the last 3 to take the match. And that really was that was a big momentum change for the Eagles.
Most definitely. Like I said, I feel like they can get this like a sweep. I feel like a sweep. Keep it up. Keep that energy.
They definitely could. Martin Methodist could very well come back and win this in 4 at the same time. We're looking at 2 very, very talented teams here in the SSAC. Both teams vying for that coveted 1 automatic bid. Some conferences get 2. We only have 1 because haven't done as well as a conference when it comes to the national tournament. So it's all about that seeding for the tournament to give you the best opportunity to play that 1 more game on the national stage. Looks like Lauren Martin will be back to serve for the Redhawks. Looks like Martin Brizendine, Arnold, Nelms, Sermons, and Kiera Mayo are out for the Redhawks. Killed by Washington.
Great play. I like it. I love it.
Good quick set there from Katie Musser. On the floor for the Eagles to start is Washington, Musser, Wilkes, Liamidi, Marchant, and Vinson. Washington serve finds Brizendine. Arnold sets outside. Sermons, her attack almost dug by Vinson, just couldn't get a clean touch to it. Good spot from the senior from Middle Tennessee State University.
Yeah, that was a pretty good play. I'm not going to count them out, but, we have to keep our energy up in order to win this.
Absolutely. Brizendine serve. Attack by Marchant. That'll be dug up and continued on. Big hit. And that will be out of play.
I love the hustle, though. I love it. They didn't give up. Just maintain that course of action.
And that's something you'll see from both sides here tonight is both sides, they're not going to just let a ball hit the ground. If they do, it's going to be some massive miscommunication, and someone's going to have a very unfun trip to the bench when they come back.
Yeah, I love it. I love the you got to work for it mentality out here from both of these teams. And I'm excited to see what happens throughout the rest of this set.
Absolutely. Barnes just checked in for Wilkes. Liamidi back to serve. Sermones with the dig, with the reception.
Good defense, great defense. I love it.
Kept back alive. And Sermones attack. Liamidi with a dig, and she'll have the attack there as well. Attack by Sermones. Rolled over the net.
I am loving the hustle in this game.
A high energy game. Blocking error on Alyssa Vinson. The down judge ruled that she had hit the net. So that will give the ball to Martin Methodist, who holds their first. They're now holding only their second lead of the game. Haven't led by more than one. And they won't find it there. Another kill by the Lady Eagles. Attack. Stagner and sides coming on for Marchant and Musser. And Stagner will go back to serve. Brizendine with the dig. Set. Arnold Sermones with the attack. Platform set. Good set. Good attack to draw over the defense. Back to sides. And she hits a kill.
A lovely play. I love it. Wonderful play.
Sides is almost an unsung hero of this team. She's been one that's been able to come in and get like 3 or 4 kills a game and really make a solid impact coming off the bench. And at this point in the year, when you have slight knocks, you have a little bit of, you have some sore shoulders, you have sore knees kind of stuff, you have to have some people that can come off the bench like that and can contribute a couple of kills, handful of kills, and keep the momentum going. That way there's not a huge drop-off from your first to second, your starters to your bench. Served by Stagner, dig by Anduha. Blocked back.
Great defense from the Lady Eagles.
Davenport with the very quick reflexes to keep that ball alive from the block. Barnes, I think she jumped a little bit too early on that, able to keep it in play somehow, though. Back and forth we go. Sides with a tough angle to hit from on the set. That attack from Salvig is just a bit out. And a service error from Stagner.
A little light on that serve.
Just a little bit. She just trying to get it over the net and keep them off balance a little bit. And Sermones will go back for this one. 6'1" senior. Wilkes with the reception. Attack is out by Liamidi, one of her first miscues of the contest.
I love the thought, though. She had that mindset, I got to go in strong. She didn't give up, failed in that play, but it's all good,
Absolutely. Dig by Wilkes. Attack by Vinson. And the down judge ruled a touch on that. No appeals from the Martin Methodist bench there. They knew it was touch. They were hoping that the original ruling had stood, though. Now we'll see Vinson back to serve. The floor for the Eagles is Vinson, Liamidi, Stagner, Barnes, Sides, and Washington. Double contact called on Sydney Arnold, the setter.
I'm liking the way the Lady Eagles are playing. They're playing conservative, aggressive as well. And if they maintain that, I think they'll take this set.
I think so too. Martin Methodist seems to be a team that they'll come out and they will swing at you. And when they can't swing, they're going to hit some roll shots. Faulkner, they're going to push the ball where they can, and they're not going to be a team that can smack the ball. Like an attack like that from Madison's sides, a strong hit, but not because of how much power she put behind it. It's where she put the ball. And it kind of reminds me the thing like where you play an old man in tennis.
Right.
And you may be able to run back and forth as a young guy and be able to out hustle him, out physical him. But he's going to put the ball where you cannot get to it.
Yeah, the strategy. Yeah.
And that's what the Lady Eagles are doing right now. And Martin Methodist, it keeps the team so off balance. When you have a hard-hitting team, it's almost a little bit easier to prepare for that attack. But when you have a mix of attack,
you just don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Got to look all over. You got to be prepared.
The Lady Eagles leading 9-5 after that timeout. Vinson with 6 kills so far. She leads everybody in the contest. She serves. Attack and a kill by Chandler Salvik. A few subs coming up for the Redhawks. Going back to serve is Caitlin Ware.
I commend her for trying to keep that ball in play. I commend her for that.
Ware is joined by Davenport, Arnold, Mayo, Sermones, and one other I was unable to get the number of. I believe it was Lauren Martin. After that kill from the Lady Eagles, they are racking up the kills right now.
Most definitely.
They are hitting, before that point, they were hitting 429 on the attack. 429. If they hit 1,000 attacks at this percentage, 429 of them would be kills. Unreal stuff from the Eagles' attack so far. Wilkes sets to Vinson. Dig. And attack by Mayo. Leah Meady just couldn't get out of the way of that ball.
I love the effort. They're not gambling on every play. They're, like I said, playing conservative. So I love what I'm seeing here.
Absolutely. Martin Methodist playing a lot smarter after the first set. Good adjustments made by Allison and Nick Williams. Kill by Madison Sides. That's her third of the evening.
I think that spike had the other team a little worried.
And that's another good thing about being able to hit it at different speeds, different intensities.
And different angles as well.
Absolutely. Attack by Nelms is dug. A push by Musser finds the corner. What an attack from Katie Musser. She thought that one was out. She's laughing about it.
I am loving what I'm seeing out here by our Lady Eagles.
It's the second time that been able to find a push to the back line for the point. Attack by Leah Meady. That one will be. Brizendine is okay. Nearly ran face first into the wall, but able to brace herself. Always scary when you see a ball going towards a concrete or a cement block wall.
Oh, yeah.
Musser serving once more. Eagles still looking for their first ace, and they'll have to try and side out here after that miscommunication in the defense.
Yeah, I think she jumped a little early. She tried to get there, but, again, miscommunication on that attempt.
Yeah. Lauren Martin back to serve. She finds Washington to Musser. Attack by Leah Meady. What a spike. Hitting that back line.
She's a wonderful striker.
That is her 7th kill of the evening.
She's having a great game tonight.
Absolutely, 7 kills on 15 attacks. The back set to Mayo, a little bit of miscommunication, not too much difficulty. Marchant with the kill.
I'm loving the strike there. The other team had no idea what was coming.
Again, it not only are the Lady Eagles keeping all their opponents this year off balance with their attack, they're keeping them off balance with the quickness of their sets, and that's something that you'll see a lot from Martin Methodist as well. You'll see quick sets, you'll see some high sets. That one's blocked back, and no difficulty there. That one will find the floor.
Great defense. I'm loving the scheme that the Lady Eagles are having tonight.
7 blocks for the Eagles. 7.
They're doing a wonderful job on defense. Lady Eagles up 16-8.
Attacked by Mayo. That's blocked back by Marchant. Little roll to keep it in play. Attacked by Liamidi. She was wanting blood on that one. Mayo heard the footsteps there. Kiara Mayo. Timeout, Martin Methodist. Lady Eagles leading by 9.
They're keeping the other team guessing. The other team has no idea what the Lady Eagles have coming.
Absolutely. During one of the timeouts in the last time, talking about the women's basketball game a little bit earlier, a lot of new faces on the team. Angela Grant, number 4, came out there, and she was a game changer.
She really was. She played really well for the Lady Eagles, and I was really excited to see what they had going that game.
Yeah, and it's good to play a team that's not an NAIA team. That's a team that you've got a really good relationship with as a first game to get to try and work out some of the errors. There are a lot of turnovers, but that's expected when you had one starter return.
Mm-hmm.
And then a couple of rotation players, but just about everyone else that's a contributor is brand new.
Yeah, I think the chemistry can be worked out, but over time, I think they'll do pretty well.
Absolutely. The Lady Eagles right now are hitting .565 in the set. 14 kills, 1 error in 23 attack attempts. Unreal stuff.
Great defense.
And they will call 4 contacts after about the 7th or 8th. I think they were just wanting to verify, the officials were wanting to verify with each other that actually did not hit a Faulkner hand and just bounced off the net. Washington serve. Bad ball by Sermones. Cause a free ball by Brizendine. Nicely played. Attack by Vincent. She'll find a kill. Her 7th of the evening.
Lady Eagles up 19-8.
Liamidi leading the way with 8. Vincent right behind her with 7 now in the kills category. Wilkes with 10 digs. Brizendine has received just all, it seems like she's received every other serve right now.
Exactly. Just looking at this offense by the Lady Eagles.
Good attack, forces an over, block back, and they'll rule a lift, I believe, on Tori Marchant. Something you may not be able to pick up on at home is just the atmosphere that this team has right now. After that error, they're playing so loose that they're just like, oh well, next ball, move on.
Yeah, they're keeping each other motivated. That's really important in the most team sports. Keeping everybody motivated. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping everybody on the same page.
Sermones with a good kill. Try to get a little bit of confidence going on that Martin sideline. Looking down at their bench. They're trying to urge their team on, but you can tell that some shell shock is there right now.
Where do you think the momentum is in terms of the two teams?
It's squarely on the shoulders of the Eagles right now. Martin Methodist they're doing a good job of holding on, but Faulkner right now is playing so well. I say that, and Alyssa Vincent gets an attack error.
Lady Eagles up 19-11.
Only the third error while swinging for the Eagles. Dig by Nduha. Sermon's attack. Vincent swings and the block. Good kill, or good block by Nelms and Salvig, I believe.
A little unlucky on the side for the Lady Eagles. I think they'll bounce back from that one.
Yeah, definitely. But that was a great wall that was set by the Red Hawks. Musser with a brilliant set to keep it out of the net on that one. Back and forth they go. She'll try Vincent this time. Good dig from Sydney Arnold. Brizendine back to Sermons. Little tip, get it over. Washington with the form hit.
Love the attack there.
Wilkes almost threw that ball. Blocked back, played over by Musser on the dig. And a kill from Karen Elms. And the Red Hawks are they're warming up a little bit. They've cut the lead down to 6. It was once 11.
Yeah, they are warming up.
They got one of their best players back behind the line right now serving, Haley Brizendine. Back to Leah Meady. She'll try to break it, but another block. Martin Methodist trying to force a fourth set. They're wanting to get this at 1-1.
I like the ferocity from Leo Meady. I like what she did there. But just a little unlucky on that.
Vincent for Brizendine. The attack from Nelms.
Lady Eagles score again. Lady Eagles leading 20-14.
The line judge over here ruled it in. The line judge on the far side over by the fans ruled it out. Must have been wide, but in when it came to the distance. And Duha digs from Leah Meady. Barnes plays it over.
I love how they're staying in there, trying to keep it going.
Another kill for Kara Nelms.
A little late there from the Lady Eagles. A little late.
Nelms with her 6th kill. She leads the Red Hawks. And back to serve now is Samantha Davenport from Charlotte, Tennessee, defensive specialist, a senior. Leah Meady with the back row attack. Pancake from Anduha. Great play to keep it alive. Barnes played over on the dig by Davenport. Just try to keep it alive. Brizendine with another brilliant dig. Wilkes back and forth.
I love the save
Great
there.
libero digs.
I love
and that won't kill. Almost went through the window of the grill. Sides and Stagner in now. It will be Alyssa Stagner's serve. Stagner, the freshman from Sneads, Florida, finds Anduha. Sermons able to play it off of the bad set. Arnold with a little bit better quick set there. Leah Meady with the dig. Barnes attack. Bounces around, hits the floor.
I love the hustle there.
23-15. 22-15. The score.
I love how both of the teams are keeping each other motivated, you know. When a mistake happens, they're keeping each other alive, you know.
And that's why these two teams are currently sitting at the top of the SSAC with just 2 losses in a extremely tight conference, because they're able to keep each other going, they're able to motivate each other, and they're able to just find ways to win. Attack by Barnes with the kill. 23-15. That's her 5th in just 8 attacks, she has 5 kills. No errors, 5 kills on 8 attacks. There's the first taste for the Lady Eagles. First reception error on Haley Brizendine, who's been brilliant tonight.
She has.
She's been very, very good and helping contain this Lady Eagle attack that doesn't have a lot of necessary strength firepower, but they're so consistent with where they hit, and they're so good with it.
Very coordinated, I'd say.
Absolutely. Attack.
The Lady Eagles get the set.
Lady Eagles get the kill. Vinson off of the tip. A 10-point victory in the second set. We go to the third. Faulkner up 2-0. Can Martin Methodist replicate what Faulkner did earlier this year in falling the first 2 sets and win the next 3? We'll find out in just a few moments. We'll go a little bit radio silent right now. There's nothing wrong with your speakers, and we've just turned down the headsets for a few moments. Carter Moles and Jacob Hartsfield back courtside at Tyne Davis Gymnasium, where the Lady Eagles are leading Martin Methodist here in the SSAC Game of the Week. A battle for first place. 2-0 the score in sets for the home team after a 25-10, 25-15 first 2 frames. Jacob, the Lady Eagle attack right now is almost unstoppable. The last set, 19 kills, 5 errors on 44 attacks. Good for a 318 attack percentage. And that defense is working too. The blocks slowed down a little bit, so they're only averaging 4 blocks a set right now.
Yeah, I really feel like Lady Eagles can't sleep on Martin Methodist. I feel like they can sneak back up on us.
And I'm sure that's something that head coach Tori Bartels reminded her.
Yeah, we can't get comfortable. We got to remain focused. Feel like we're trying to win the first time.
Definitely, these girls took 2 sets off of Faulkner and had a 2-0 lead up in Pulaski earlier this year. Somehow kept alive, but unable to keep the play going was Anduha. Brizendine, she's battling right now.
I love the hustle there. She wanted to keep it alive. I love it. I love what she did there.
You can tell she's in a lot of pain. She's got her right leg her right thigh wrapped up.
Yeah. I think that could be kind of hazardous in terms of trying to keep up with the ball. It goes out of play in some sorts.
Both liberos have some sort of wrapping around one of their legs. And two of the best liberos in the conference. Back and forth it goes. Musser started off that point once more. Liamides attack. Good dig by Arnold. Brizendine to Sermones. Vincent. Musser, quick set to Marchant. Arnold once more. Ball over, back and forth. Attack by Mayo. Mayo hits it out of the block. Back row attack. And a blocking error on Kiera Mayo from Birmingham. Would not be surprised if Kiera has a couple family members or friends here in attendance tonight. You know, Birmingham is about a midway point between here and Pulaski, just over the state line into Tennessee up I-65.
Oh, yeah, not too far away at all.
Attack by Liamidi. Brizendine, good effort to get back over there. The tip, Marchant somehow hits that backwards. Free ball over Arnold. Total miscommunication leads to a free ball. Wilkes tried to catch him napping, but nothing doing, and Sermones gets the kill.
That was a pretty decent spike. I love it.
It was. Great spot from Sabri Sermones.
That was a great series of communication on that play.
From St. Joseph's, Tennessee. We have 8 girls from Tennessee and 6 from Alabama. So 14 girls on their roster are from the 2 states represented in this contest. Arnold somehow kept alive over by Liamidi.
Wow.
Unreal play.
Almost got into the stands there.
But all for naught as Karen Elms gets the kill.
Even scored right now.
Elms picked up her 6th. Sermone sitting right behind her with 5, but with 6 attack errors. 2-2 the score.
She tried to keep it there. She tried to keep it alive. It's a little late.
That diagonal attack has really been working well for the Eagles today.
It really has.
And also for Martin Methodist. It's a dangerous attack for both sides. That one over and in.
Wow. She got pretty low to save that one.
Bobby Anduja ends up getting credit for a reception and a kill. If you're trying to keep volleyball stats at home, which if you are, I really hope you have a spotter as a normal keyer for volleyball stats here. As you can probably tell, and by the way that I call some. An attack by Marchant. Nearly a pancake by Davenport, but it found the floor first.
Just a few steps away from getting it over the net for Martin Methodist.
Liamidi back to serve. Arnold Sermones blocked back. Anduja with the dig. We'll try Sermones again, and she'll find the corner that time. Liamidi couldn't quite keep it in play. 4-4. Sermones will go back to serve. Lauren Martin on the floor for the Red Hawks, joined by Brizendine, Sydney Arnold, Chandler Salvag, Davenport, and Sermones. Eagles have Musser, Barnes, Vinson,
Great
Washington,
there.
Musser, Wilkes, and Marchant. I probably duplicated a name somewhere in there. It happens.
Wow. They kept it alive.
A circus play to keep it alive. Set for Vinson. And she'll find the kill.
A really close set here.
Big point for the Lady Eagles. Martin Methodist, I think their largest lead this entire day has been by 1 point. Lady Eagles, conversely, it's been 15.
Would you say it's pretty even on defense?
Defensively, it is pretty even. Lady Eagles are getting more digs by way of Martin Methodist just has had a few more errors that have come into play for them.
I feel like Martin Methodist is waking up. They're waking up a little bit.
They are 5-5. Back and forth this set goes. Back to serve now is Caitlin Ware from Killen, Alabama. That kill from Vinson is a 6th for the Lady Eagles in about 18 attacks.
Trying to keep it alive on that play, just came up a little short.
Vinson to Sermones. Arnold finds Martin. It's kept alive by the Eagles. Attack by Washington through the wall for the kill.
I don't think Martin Methodist was expecting that one.
I don't think they were either. Second time the Lady Eagles have led by 2 in this set. Wilkes with the attack finds the back row. Everyone was up. Timeout, Martin Methodist. We'll take a look at some of these stats as soon as they finish updating. Alyssa Vinson with a double-double already with 11 kills and 11 digs. Crystalline Liamidi also with a double-double with 10 and 10 herself.
You know, I want to give a quick shout out to both of the team's coaches. I think they're a big factor in how these teams are playing. They're a huge factor. Keeping the momentum, you know, keeping motivation. It all starts with the coaches. It
does. Coaches can make or break a team. If you need any examples, look at the 2016 Tennessee Volunteers. As a Vol fan, it still hurts to think about the human trash can, Butch Jones, out there taking all that talent. But both sets of coaches have done a great job of getting their teams into this position and getting them ready for this game.
Most definitely. And I love how they have their players out there pushing each other to do the best they can. You know, regardless if they make a mistake, you know, it's get back out there and let's do it again. Let's go back out there and make a play.
Yes, they are. And Martin Methodist coach had a tough string to go at it right now. The Lady Eagles have been able to just do about whatever they want offensively and defensively. As that attack, that'll find the floor. Good kill.
Martin Methodist with a great kill there.
And to try and rally the troops after a 25-10, 25-15, you've lost by 25 points in the first 2 sets. A tremendous coaching job to get the girls to shake it off. And it's 7-8 right now, and they're serving for a tie game. Barnes, she'll get a kill there. Good quick attack. It's so hard for these blockers, for blockers for any team that the Lady Eagles have been playing, to get a rhythm, to get over there and try and get some blocks. Martin Methodist had success 3 times. That
ruled out of bounds, right?
Was ruled out of bounds, no touch. Wilkes' serve finds Sermones. Arnold set back to Martin. Kept alive by sides. Arnold just plays it over. Couldn't do much with it. Wilkes with the sneaky attack. And a lot of appeals that hit the floor.
Martin Methodist with the point.
Martin Methodist will get the point. As it stands right now, they'll call a full conference here. And they'll talk about if that ball hit the ground. A lot of appeals for it. Could be a pretty pivotal call in this game. Need to make sure they get it right.
I wish we had a replay. That was really close.
That was. Unfortunately, I do not believe that instant replay has been approved for volleyball quite yet. Looks like they might have their decision here as the chair has gotten back up top. And I think they will rule it a Faulkner kill. The ball did hit the ground. I think the line judge over on the side nearest us, nearest the camera, ruled that it was down. I think she's the one who saw it as down. I'm not totally certain. I'm just going off of what I'm sort of inferring from body language and signals from 30, 40 feet away from me. Wilkes back to serve now after all that hullabaloo. And Martin Methodist will battle it back.
Do you think Martin Methodist could stay clear-headed after that call?
I think they can. It's a, with volleyball, one thing that the coaches will really ingrain into their coaches, next ball mentality. You hit one in the net, next ball. You just hit an amazing spike off someone's head, next ball. Because every point is brand new.
Oh, yeah, maintaining that notion that we can go back out there and get the next point is vital.
Making sure lineups are right. As it stands right now, Musser to serve, Vinson, Wilkes, Washington, Liamidi, and Marchant out there for the Lady Eagles. Attack by Nelms. Liamidi off the block back will find the kill.
Number 2 on Martin Methodist tried to get there. Slightly late.
Sydney Arnold, she's been, if she's not leading the conference in sets sets per game, she's definitely up there. Kept alive. Vinson with the kill. Brizendine unable to get to it.
I like the never give up mentality, though.
Neither team is going to give up here. Brizendine is putting on really a gutsy performance tonight. Attack by Musser is way out. She knew as soon as she hit that one that it wasn't going to be close. Arnold is currently sitting second in the conference behind Mobile setter Victoria Sange. She's averaging 9.2 sets per set. Assists per set. Washington with this attack is blocked.
Great defense from Martin Methodist.
Taylor Salve got her hand to it. And we are seeing the 2 leaders in conference in digs per set. Haley Brizendine currently sitting in second, Julian Wilkes in first with 5.3 and 5.9 respectively. Brizendine get things started. Musser out to Washington. Took a little deflection.
Keeping the ball alive, Martin Methodist.
Liamidi with the kill. Splits Arnold and Brizendine.
That was a great attack. Split right down the middle.
Washington serve hits the tape but rolls over. Kept alive. But a attack miscue from Sabri Sermons. 72 digs for the Lady Eagles in this contest. The defense has been incredible. The offense matching it with a 319 attack.
Great
Vincent,
defense from Martin
that's
Methodist.
blocked back. Good wall. Over from Liamidi. Arnold sets, looking for the hot hand in Nelms, but it'll be blocked back. Timeout. Martin Methodist, they're down 7. Can they put together a rally and force a 4th set, or will Faulkner roll into a commanding lead of first place in dominant fashion? We'll find out in just a minute.
What do you think Martin Methodist could do to get back into this one?
They have to get Sabri Sermons going. She's one of their best hitters, and right now she has 6 kills with 7 errors. She just has not been able to get things going right now. But if she can find a hot hand, Martin Methodist could very well come back in this set and force a 4th and even possibly win this whole thing. Lady Eagles are playing very, very loose right now. Everyone's relaxed, they're calm, they're confident.
I don't think it's comfortable. I don't think it's safe to say they can lay down with this one.
Definitely not. Wounded animals fight the hardest.
Most definitely.
And Martin Methodist, these Red Hawks have a lot of fight in them. You can see it in all their faces right now.
They're not giving up, not yet.
They are not. After towel up the floor real quick. They are ready to go. Washington to serve. Musser, Wilkes, Liamidi, Marchant, and Vincent on the floor for the Lady Eagles as well. Arnold sets to Sermons. Back to Vincent. Dig by Andula. And double contact on Katie Musser. She tried to push that ball to the back. And Davenport will come on to serve. Looks like Brizendine and Duha. Arnold, Sermons, and Salvig on. Sermons, her attack with a kill.
Really good attack there.
That's what they needed.
I think it's safe to say they're gaining momentum.
They are. They've won the last 2. Can they keep it going? Vincent to Marchant. Back to Vincent. Doug and over. Marchant plays it right back. Sermons, her attack. Vincent somehow digs it over.
They are keeping this ball alive.
Kept alive once more. Sermons trying to end it. Finds Wilkes. Attack by Washington. Doug once more. Sermons, they'll try her again. Just out.
I think that was a pretty good thought there, though.
That was. She was able to split through the defense there, just maybe less than a foot out of bounds.
A great thought, just a little too much power.
Liamidi serves. Brizendine with the reception once more. Sermons once again. Vincent will hit that one out on play.
With the ball nearly hitting the referee.
Lauren Martin checking on for Bobby Anduja. Sabri Sermons back to serve. Attack by Barnes, her tip. Wrong side of the antenna, out of play. 4-point lead now. Martin Methodist clawing their way back in. Attack by Liamidi over on the dig. Barnes was about 100 feet into the net, and she knows it there. And it's now a 3-point lead.
I think she knew what she wanted to do there, just a little too aggressive on that play.
They've won 5 of the last 6 points, have the Redhawks. Arnold keeps it alive. Attack, that will hit the antenna from Lauren Martin, her second error of the evening.
We're going at a Faulkner point.
And we'll see the standard switch at this point in the rotation where Stagner and Sides come on for Marchant and Musser. Kept alive, and attack is long.
5-point lead by the Lady Eagles.
They need some big serving here. Keep Martin Methodist at bay and to try and close this out. Double contact on Alyssa Stagner.
They're doing everything they can to get back into this game.
Caitlin Ware checks on for Chandler Salvik. And she'll serve. Liamidi puts it up. Vincent tries to push for the corner. Arnold with a tricky play. A little bit of back and forth on quick touches. Stagner keeps it up. Back row attack from Liamidi is into the stands. Fair caught by one of our football players over there. Vincent serves, finds Sermones. Attack. That'll find the line. Good spot there.
Not too aggressive, but looked at that pretty well. Got the point. Lady Eagles leading 21-17.
4-point lead. Sydney Arnold back to serve. Arnold, a good serve.
Good one.
And I think they'll probably rule that one an ace when they look at it.
They are rewarded with the point there.
2-point Lady Eagle advantage. Martin Methodist trailed by as much as 7 in this set. They're now down by 2. Can they complete the comeback? Or will Faulkner be able to keep them going? Kill by Barnes. Big kill there. They need 3 more points. Wilkes serves, finds Sermones. Sermone Arnold, block, and for the kill, or gets the block, will be Liamidi and Sides.
Boy,
2 more points needed for the Lady Eagles.
Way to stay in there by those 2 players.
Attack, beautiful placement by Karen Elms. Provide a spark of hope.
She had a great idea of what she wanted to do on that play.
We have a 23-19, 23-19. If you don't get that reference, Jacob, you might be fired from FSN. And I think they will rule that. A little bit of discussion about what the score should be. 23-20 it is. Served by Martin. Stagner sets to Liamidi. Dig by Brizendine. Sides. To find Stagner just a bit out. And once more, it's a 2-point Lady Eagle advantage. Lauren Martin, the sophomore from Albertville, Alabama. 5'9" outside hitter, back to serve. She hits it, finds Vinson. Wilkes sets. Washington hits that one from the floor. Brizendine with the dig. Attack by Mayo is blocked. Liamidi once more gets her hands to it.
I say it's a pretty good game for those watching at home.
One more point needed for the Lady Eagles. Can Katie Musser find it here on the serve? Mayo tying her shoe. And we are ready to go. 24-21. Martin Methodist battling right now. Brizendine to Arnold. The attack by Nelms. Will find the kill. They need a big rally here. And going back to serve is Haley Brizendine. Can they force extra points here? They need to win the next two to do so. Brizendine serves. Washington. Musser. Liamidi with the kill. The Lady Eagles sit on top of the SSAC alone. They are now 12-2. Martin Methodist falls to 10-3. We will try and get a word with head coach Tori Bartels in just